Joe, this is Casey, 5 Test Guns. I just thought I'd send you this little thing off to you about the Vincent Singery power hacksaw and things I would do differently and did do differently. I told you earlier about the slide arm, you know, having cold rolled steel on that, because your bushings, if you have the hot rolled steel, that scale, and the oil in your bushings going back and forth, why it comes off and it kind of gums that up. And I had quite a time with that on the initial shakedown of the machine. And next one I'm going to build, and it looks like I'm going to put the cold rolled steel on the slide rod. And also, you know, I'm going to start on the vise, and that calls for 2 inch by 1.5 inches. You know, that oddball size of angle iron. And I'm going to try, I'm going to do it with 2 inch. I might have done it with 2 inch on my first one, but I don't see any reason why a guy cannot make it out of 2 inch. Besides, every time I ask for that size of angle iron, 1.5 inches by 2 inch, why the steel supplier, they look cross-eyed at me. So, and I got 2 inch on hand. Also, I did put a crank on the vise instead of this nut to make my life easier. And that's another part of the value engineering that, you know, to make things easier and quicker. But it's a good hacksaw, a very good hacksaw. I've already got a motor gathered up. I've got the 2 inch angle iron. I'm going to start on the vise though. And that's a real good vise to have too. It's really nice and robust. I was impressed with what I made. But anyway, you know, on your video from last week, you know, why I saw a picture of the David Singery foundry furnace, you know, the fan and all that. Do you have one of those? Because if you do, I'd like to talk with you about how it worked for you, and you know, maybe you can tell me some kinks and shortcuts and such. Today I'm gonna pour my my base, and I'm going to get after that today. But yeah, I thank you for responding, and you know, that's why we're replying. And yeah, we like to motorhead with other people and compare notes and such. So thank you, Joe, and you have a nice day.